Maybe.
What's your butt? Just your butt.
Yeah.
Share your butt.
Molly and I, like the last picture I saw from CleanCon was Molly and I shaking our butts, and then I don't even remember what we said, but then just like the most like, and then it cut out. We were just whatever we were doing, we were having the best time. That's all.
Yes, I'm sure we were. I have not seen that picture, but we did have a good time. We always managed.
I replied to it on the CleanCon WhatsApp thread. And I was like, this is how you finish off a show, a little butt. Yeah. It was you and I, like, just wiggling our butts for like a split second, and then both just being like, and then cut. I don't know.
So that is perfect. I love it.
Yeah. I'm sure we were having such a good time.
At the bowling place?
At the bowling / all the games.
All the games.
/ Holly, next time I see you, I'm going to kick your ass. I don't know what it's going to be in. It could be darts. It could be pool. It might be bowling. It might be regular bowling. It might be small bowling. It might be beer pong. I don't know. You going down?
Axe throwing.
I don't know. I don't lose very easily. I'm just going to let you know.
I know. I can tell because both of those games where I lost you, I was up by like a substantial amount going into like too small of a time for you to come back and beat me. And yet I lost both games somehow. So I don't know what happened. It was magic.
Are we live? Are we live?
Oh,
yeah, we are live.
Oh, hi. Okay.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is how we do shows. I need to talk amongst yourselves. I need to put links in places. So
okay.
We got Molly Moran, we got Sean Day, we got Holly Moore, we got Drew Larson. Home Service Happy Hour Wednesday night. Welcome, everybody. We're gonna have some fun. CleanCon recap. Who knows what's gonna happen here?
Holly, what is your background? Is that your home?
No,
yeah,
it's true, dude. No.
It's like, do you have a grand piano? I didn't see you as a grand piano person.
I just saw that and I was like, oh, guys, I know how to play the piano. Just
what if like mid-show, I'm like, Holly, come go play us a song. Show us what you got.
Please do. Please.
I actually can play the piano, but
I love that. That's good to know.
It's not that piano. You just can't play that.
That one because that one's not real.
That's just like my show piano, my performance piano. It's actually in the shop right now doing like piano repairs.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah.
I can bowl and play the piano.
Holly Moore, you are an onion of a human being. I love that. Like I want to hear you play the piano.
You cry, or what do you mean?
No, she's got layers.
And I was like,
she makes a lot of grown men cry. It's true.
She's got layers in her. layers of details about her personality. And I love to learn more about her all the time.
I'm a mess.
He's peeling back the onion.
I think
some of the best onions are the messy ones. Yep.
I'm a stinky piano player.
Wow, we're really getting off to a good start.
There we go. All right, I put links in places.
Here's a question to start it off.
Yeah,
what form of onion is best?
Vidalia.
Okay, I was thinking more like caramelized onion rings. Like stuff like that. But I'll take Vidalia. That's fine too. Yeah.
I'm like yellow onions. I mean, no.
Bloomin'?
Onion rings.
Bloomin'.
The bloomin' onion from Chili's or Applebee's, whatever that thing is. It's fried.
Back. Almost there.
She would have got to on the third try. She would have got there.
Okay. I like bloomin'.
I grew up in the country, and when we were like, me and my sister would get like fresh green onions out of the garden. And we would dip them in ketchup and Tabasco and eat them like chips. So maybe I am an onion.
We did that with salt, like with just salt.
Green onions?
Salt. Yeah, green onions and salt. Green tail onions and salt. Yeah.
So let me ask this question. Dan, I'm taking over. Sorry.
Bring it.
My dad, speaking of like dipping things in random things, he loved Granny Smith apples. And he would dip his Granny Smith apples in salt. Is he the only one that does that, or have you heard that before?
Salt and apple, right on. Salt the watermelon, fantastic.
Yeah. Watermelon for sure.
Yeah, watermelon.
He would cut his like big wedges of the big Granny Smith apple and just like roll it in salt, like that he had on a plate, and then he would take.
Oh, that might be a little. That's different. That's different.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Right. I've done salt and watermelon. I get that.
Yeah, for sure. I had a watermelon salad the other night that was really good.
Is this podcast about food, onions?
Yep.
pianos.
Holly, it's
What
happy
is
hour.
it about?
It's happy hour. It's when you sit down at a bar. What are you going to talk about? Maybe this. Maybe this.
We're just warming up. We're just warming up before we get to the
Tyler
main
Starkey's
event.
here. Tyler Starkey's here for it.
My man Tyler.
What's up, Tyler?
See, everybody's
No, he's my man. How's he your man?
He's ours. We can
He's
we can
okay.
thruple him. It's fine.
And I join. I don't really know him, but
He's a good guy.
Oh, Tyler's one of my favorites.
Holly.
Yeah.
He's an archery guy. He's an archer. So,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
He's
a
Tyler's
Renaissance
a
man.
salt of the earth. Speaking of salt, he's a salt of the earth guy.
There you go.
And he grows his own onions, so he could probably actually.
He actually grows his own salt too. It's incredible.
Yes.
I'll bring
His
the
family planted salt seeds generations ago, and just still reaping the rewards.
That's how much I know him. That's how close I am to him that I know that about him, and you guys didn't. So just
Wow,
no big
that's
deal.
next level. Okay.
Yeah, no big deal.
Okay.
It's cool.
Okay.
Here, so we got to talk CleanCon, and tomorrow CBF Live starts. So I feel like we're just in the heat of the Maid Service. Like it's happening. Maid Services are happening. We're in the hot zone, and CleanCon kicked it off. But that was your guys' first event. Like that was an incredible first event. As far as events go, it was a great event. But in events, your guys' event was great. Running events sucks. So how the hell did you guys do that? How'd you do it?
You know, first of all,
Really
it
great
seems like
people.
that was 2 years ago. Like it seems like it was a lifetime ago. But you actually look at the calendar, it was maybe a month. Are we like a month out?
Not
yet.
even.
That was?
Not
even a month. It
No.
seems like such a long time ago.
It does. We have
I
a
don't
great
know.
team. We
really
like
do.
we have an amazing team that it's like we're out here talking, but like there's a lot of other people doing a whole bunch of things to make it happen. Like that's just like in any business, right? But truthfully, it's like holy cow! Like Erin is like an operations ninja. Like
Erin
she's
Larson.
Erin,
Shout out.
Larson, 5 Door Media. Yeah, like one of our partners. Obviously, she's not on the call right now, but like she's amazing. And
Let's
like
get her in here. Drew, get out. Go
Well-
get your wife. Let's get
I think the kids are like on the way to bed, and Aaron was also already in pajamas. We just like watched a movie. So no, that's
Okay.
not happening. But maybe another time.
thought we'd give it a shot.
and Shelly and Danielle, like we just have to, like I don't know. That's how I would say how we pulled it off. So like, I mean, because Dan, I remember you saying beforehand, like there's going to be lots of mistakes and it's going to be okay because it's your first event. And I'm like, I feel like that was a 10 out of a 10. Like I don't
You
know.
did great.
Like
You did great.
Oh, I think the biggest thing is the punch cards, the vendor punch cards. The holes need to be on the outside further.
Yeah.
we did
If
that.
that's all we messed up, that's not bad.
I thought
Yeah.
so like sure the punch holes could have been close to the outside, but you got to see entrepreneurs doing entrepreneurial stuff.
Like figured it out, didn't
That's
they?
probably
You know
good
what, Dan?
stuff, right?
Hold on. We did that on purpose to see if they could figure out. That was intentional. Well done, CleanCon attendees. You passed the test.
There we go. Only the most entrepreneurial.
I didn't realize we had so many damn origamists in the maid service space.
Hey, man,
The
you get stuff
the number
done.
of different folds I saw in there. I thought we were making like paper snowflakes at some point.
Honestly, the first person that walked up to our booth and I saw the fold, I'm like, "Oh, you're smart. That's brilliant. That's really good."
I mean,
But to answer your question, I don't know. I was talking to somebody earlier today, and like they had that same reaction. They're asking like, "Holy moly, it seems like so much," and my answer has been the same. There is no way Aaron and I would even think about doing this if it was like just us. Like if this was like just a 5 Door Media event, right?
Nope.
No world would we do that. But like collectively, it was such a good collaborative effort. And I think we talked about it afterwards too. Like we each found like our things we enjoy doing, I think, because like, I mean, we've been at events before, like all of us, right? But like putting it on is one thing, and like somebody filling in this gap, and like the biggest thing I walked away with, I felt like we made a Thanksgiving dinner for like 200 people, and we found out what can be cooked ahead of time and then just warmed up in the oven before, rather than like what did we think needed to be cooked like right before the event.
That's good.
And it's going to make everything else easier, like in the future, you know. But like, holy moly, we had such a good team. I mean, like the TCS team was there and they had all hands on deck. Like Molly had your GM or your manager was there, and Danielle was there. We had our team was there. Like we were like the local partners. So like we had like I was driving in a few days before, like dropping stuff because we were the ones close. Like it was nuts. And like we had so many hands helping to make it great. So it was awesome. So many people helped.
Yeah. Even people in the industry. Like
like you guys. Like people showing up. What can I do? How can I help?
Tell me what to do. What can I do? I can help. And it was just crazy that everybody threw in. And I think that was our whole vision. It was like, it's for the industry, by the industry, whatever the industry is needing. And we brought that. But it wasn't just us. It was everybody's request. It was everybody that chipped in. It was I've heard people describe the feeling when they were there that they're like, this is exactly what we've been waiting on. This is exactly what we've been needing. And just that feeling of that they got when they got there. And it was awesome. Like, I'm so proud of it. And I'm so excited for the next one. I can't wait.
Yeah. It was,
go ahead, Molly.
I was just gonna say, you never know. I mean, we've got 3 different business owners in here who came together for a wild idea last summer, right? And we all run our own things and do our own things. We all it's like, okay, who's alpha right now? It's almost like we have to take turns at times. Like, like be quiet, Holly. Like, okay, I'm like, whatever it is. Like, I had to
I'm in charge for the next 12 hours.
Right? Like, it was interesting to see. And I think it was just so cool between us and our teams. Like, I'm not trying to whatever, but it was just so respectful and synergistic. And it was neat. And it was a labor of love, right? It really was that. And we felt that from the people that were there. They were excited to be there, excited for something different. Our industry, there's some cool things happening in the residential industry without a doubt, but it needed something different. And so we got to bring that, which was awesome.
I know Sean's got 1,000 questions lined up, but before I let him ask one, I have another one. Because just parlays so well. Because last year, Molly, I saw you at Home Service Workshop, and that was 3-4 different business owners doing shows, trying to get together and make it one show, and it didn't work, right? It was fine being there, and I had a great time and added clients, and they did fine, but they didn't do it again this year. It didn't work for them, and so I'm curious what you were there, you saw it go on. What was different about what you guys did for CleanCon that made it work so well, that makes it for the 3 of you to be let's do this again versus oh, that was a failed experiment, let's not?
That's a great question. So I don't know the behind the scenes of what happened at that event exactly, but I do know that at our event, we just had, I feel like you guys, we had the end, who we were serving was front and center, so much of the time. And so that drove it. We were hoping to break even. That was our big goal, right? We weren't we're trying to make $1 gazillion here. We're let's serve. And it didn't feel like there was a lot of ego between the 3 of us. It was okay, you're good at this. You're good at this. I'm going to hop on this. And we're still figuring out who owns what, as you do in a new business. But it just felt so synergistic, in the best way. I don't know. You guys, do you have anything to add into that? That's how it felt to me.
We're the 3 best little friends that anyone could have. We're all so different. We're all so
different.
So different. Total opposite personalities, but all of our hearts are the same. Yeah. We're servant leaders, we're empowerment leaders, and we mean what we say. We do what we say we're going to do, and we stick to our vision, we stick to our mission, and we stick to what we say. And all of us have great hearts. And I feel like I couldn't be, when I pitched it to these 2 last summer, I was they didn't know it, but I was recruiting them for a while. And I'm I love Drew and I love Molly. And I'm let's do this. And I did it because I know their hearts, and their hearts are awesome. And I really consider them 2 of my really good friends now. And we support each other more in just CleanCon, but as people and in life.
Hell yeah.
And the question you had, for the Home Service Workshop, that was literally, it's I hear what you're comparing it to, but at the same time, it's very different. Like what we did from like what they very different. Like they did their best to put on 4 conferences on the same location in the same week, right? Like that's a whole different challenge. And like, I mean, I spoke at the Sales Boost one of that last year, and like I had a good time, right? And Molly, I think that's when the first time you met Aaron was at Sales Boost.
It was, and a bunch of people actually.
Yeah. So I mean, that was, we put on one conference and it was a lot of work. I can't imagine like the logistics of trying to put on, was it 3 or 4, right? Isn't it like, was it 3 events, 4 events?
It might have been 5.
Jeez.
There was Responsicon, there was Lighted Up, there was PWMCA, there was Sales Boost.
Wow.
Was it 4?
I don't know how you did that. Like it was.
Yeah, so like that's a whole different comparison, right?
I only went to sales. Yeah, I only went to a part of it. So
yeah. So I mean, but I think you're right. Like Holly, what you said is due to it was one event, we were like just laser focused on like who it was for, what purpose we wanted it to serve. But I also think we walked into it like really just knowing, hey man, this is the first one. We're going to learn a lot. We're going to do the best we can to put on the best possible event. But also like, there's not ego with us either. Like I don't really, I've never sniffed ego from anybody, I don't think. And I think that makes it a lot easier when you're not, there's not one. Yeah, I smell onions all the time. You know what I mean? Like I don't sniff like somebody, I think Molly said it too. Like there were moments where Molly took charge. There were moments when Holly took charge. There were moments where I was like leading the way on stuff. And like no one challenged those moments. We're just like, all right, do it, go, take it. You know, and like we just kind of like passed the baton. Aaron took moments on like the freaking schedule of events and like all, you mean like, and we just let her do it, you know, and like, hey, if you're feeling strongly about it, let's go.
Thank God Aaron was there.
Yeah. You want to do something? Okay, yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it was. I don't know. I don't want to like just puke rainbows and unicorns, but like it
still feels that way though.
Yeah.
I love rainbows.
Yeah.
Sean, you're on mute. Sean, you're on mute. You're saying stuff.
Am I good to go?
You're good. Yep.
I think so.
So like I kind of
wonder why he wasn't asking questions. Hold on, I'm gonna mute him again. I got more questions.
I asked more
New
questions.
tactic.
Holly did this to me last time.
Yeah, Holly, quit muting Sean.
Sorry.
You guys know, and you know, Dan Molly certainly knows. I have these little sayings that I have to live by because I'm a simple guy, right? And I have to just frame things certainly. And you guys really encompass this, and that's just doing the right things for the right reasons at the right time with the right people. And I live by that as much as I can. And ungodly, amazing things happen to me when that happens, when I do that, right? And you guys, all the way back, if I take the industry back, if I can, to 2000s, early 2000s, there's this RC was around, right? The Residential House Cleaning Association was there. It flourished. And then it kind of went into this big, huge corporate type of thing. And that's not really our heart. That's not what we're all about, small business owners in the residential space, especially residential home cleaning space, right? We're like this tight community, and we got thrown in, and it seemed like we got thrown in with nobody asked us. It was just like the whole industry got thrown into this huge place, and then we were thrown into this little corner and really ignored.
Like walking through the vendor hall with like the robotic commercial floor cleaners, and we're like, "Are we in the right place? What are we doing here?"
But all of those things, the right thing at the right time, right people, you know, for the right reasons, and of course you're going to hit it out of the park. Of course you are when you do those things. There's no surprise, none whatsoever. I mean, I expected everything to be just pretty freaking good, and it was freaking good. And you know, there was things that were different. It was I have never seen so many people in the residential home cleaning space that I didn't know, which is awesome. And I got to meet a lot of people. Had dinner with people I've never had dinner with. It was just all kinds of cool things were going on. And I think it is worthy to try to have it twice a year like you are. I think that's a great idea, especially in the early part of it, to get it going. You got momentum right now. You've got momentum like crazy. Don't let that go away, man.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
I do hear that.
I do love the fact that it's open to everyone, and it's because there's so like every day I'll book a demo with somebody at the cleaning software, and I'm like, holy cow, you're this big? Where have you been? Like,
Well,
what
it's
have
like
you been
you,
doing? What
Molly.
group are you part of? And they're like, I don't know, I've just been doing it on my own. And I'm like, that's freaking awesome. You
Yeah,
like,
says-
you
it
need
says
to
the
come
gal that-
share your stuff with CleanCon, like book your rooms for September. And so
Yeah.
there's so many of us out there, and that's the whole purpose of CleanCon. There's no expert that knows, like there's no template that you're gonna like follow this and you'll succeed.
Yeah.
It's learning from everyone around you, and that's what we tried to really pull out as the difference at CleanCon, is that connection piece. And I really do think we killed that one. And
What was the feedback you guys got on the panels? Because that's not typical.
Really
Actually,
strong.
Hold on. Can we back up for a second? Tell us about like how you got to panels. Like where did that come from? Because that like been to shows with a panel here or there, but and you guys identified this early on. They can kind of get off the rails too. So you were really intentional about how the panels were supposed to go. Though you made one mistake, which was you had me lead one. So
No.
other than that, it seemed pretty good. But like, how did you like? You embraced the panels and you were so intentional about it. Like, take us back to like how that came to fruition, and then hit Sean's question on the feedback.
I'll let Molly go because she is
Seriously, I don't fully remember the origin, other than like I think both of us just said, like all three of us just said at one point, like I love a panel. Like I like hearing from different people, but I don't remember the exact origin of the idea.
Well, and then the individual speaker thing is like people kind of just don't want to hear from just one person, you know, and then take up all the time. But go ahead, Molly.
Yeah, so I'll speak to this a little bit. So, you know, I've been to a bunch of industry events, and we had a really short amount of time to get in front of people and educate people and share information. And we had business owners and managers from startup solo cleaners to like $10 million businesses. So we're like, okay, this is our first event. We want to be able to serve as many people, hopefully everybody in the room as possible. And there are a lot of voices out there that haven't been heard, that have really great things to offer to the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, people are doing such cool things, and we just don't know because they're not submitting a speaker request at ARCSI or some of the other industry events. So it was like, okay, how can we bring this together in a really intentional way, focus on some really specific topics that are most important, that everyone's talking about and buzzing about. And so that's how we came up. We wanted to have one awesome keynote presentation. I think we knocked it out of the park with Mike Michalowicz, like focusing on profit. And then we want to tie everything back into that. And I think that it was quite intentional from the beginning because of our limited stage time and wanting to hear from lots of voices. It was, and the next CleanCon will look different than this one. But man, people loved the panels. There was so much good feedback from the panels.
I heard a lot from people too that came up to me afterwards, or clients that were at the event that I've talked to, and they're just like, honestly, I normally don't like panels, but I was glued to all of those. So like, I'm like, that felt good because we didn't just, I don't know, we've all probably been on a panel before, and like you show up and you sit, right? And like, that's the panel. But like, I mean, you guys know, we were super intentional about, we wanted to meet with everybody on this panel before. We had like guardrails and guidelines we wanted everybody to listen to and follow, as well as like, we use some really cool AI strategies on like curating these panels and the topics and questions for each person. So like, we really did our homework, and everybody that ran these panels like really did their homework.
Even Dan.
On trying to make it.
I know. What the hell?
I was on spring
vacation.
break. I was on spring break in Mexico with the fam, and I rounded up Sean, Angela, Jen, and Ricky. Like, Ricky's hard to pin down. That was hard.
Yeah.
Like, while I was in Mexico, I was like, all right, you guys go to the pool. I got some serious combos to have. We gotta what the hell we're gonna talk
Don't
about.
you think that made such a difference?
It totally
Like having
did.
those prior conversations, and like
It did.
it
But
makes
you
such
guys
a
know
difference.
me. I got through half of the questions that we discussed. Right?
That's how it goes. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was great.
And like what Molly was saying too, like I love a panel because you do get to hear multiple perspectives in one session. I mean, but also like, how crazy is it? On the marketing panel, I had my competition up there with me, and we were there together. We were talking together. There was nothing weird about it, right? Like there was no like, I didn't make a playful jab once, right? You know what I mean? Like I just like let it be, and we had conversations, and like we added value to the people in the audience, I think. And like that's freaking cool because you don't see that everywhere. There are people that run events that they are towards anybody that could compete with them, right? And like I had them on stage with me, and we were having those conversations, and I think that's healthy, and I think everybody was there with the right mindset. I freaking love knowing my competition more, because the same way and the same reason it's powerful for the cleaning business owners to be in the room with other cleaning business owners, it's also powerful for me to be with other agency owners, right? And like I love knowing them more, so we can talk better, we can collaborate, the industry can be served better as a whole because of what we're doing. So it's a cool thing, and like that goes back to like there was zero ego involved.
Yeah, I want to get on one thing about that, because I think there's a lot of hypocrisy in that space, because we know it's like we've all run home service businesses. We talk all the time about growing the pie, right? And educating. And like my business partner that I had in Kahuna window cleaning was my competitor. And when I needed something or he needed something, we called each other, right? We were always helping each other. And eventually when like bookkeeping kind of like took over my life, I was like, Andy, I need you to run this thing. Like, you're my guy, I'm your guy. Like, let's partner together. Let's merge our businesses together. And like, we all know that's the way to go. Like, find your good competitors and help each other and grow the pie. There's a lot of pie to be had. But I see at the vendor level, it's hilarious. Like, people talk about that. And then at the vendor level, they're like, no, my slice. And it's like, what?
For sure.
Like, we're telling our audiences all the time to grow the pie. Like, why in the world would we behave differently when we're serving that pie? Right? Like, why wouldn't we also grow this pie to serve that pie better? Because it's just another pie that we're trying to grow. And maybe like, and like Megan likes in that great example, like Megan and I get along so well. We text each other softwares. Like, hey, have you used this? Have you tried this? Right? Like, grow the pie. There's plenty of work out there. Grow the damn pie.
I don't know, that's a podcast on its own. I think most problems entrepreneurs have an origin of a scarcity mindset in general. I think that like is the beginning of a lot of things that people will need to look in the mirror about. But you're right. I mean, but it goes back to our goal with this was to create the most value-packed event for the industry, not for us first, right? Like, I think we're servant leaders, Holly said, right? Like, that was the priority of the event. Offer something different and extremely valuable for the people paying it for a ticket. Everything else will fall in place.
Something different to that point. I don't go to a lot of conventions where everybody's in the same room all the time.
Yeah.
There's all these breakout things. There's these training things. There's this, where's my agenda? What am I got to want to see him, but I want to see her too. They're at the same time. There's a lot of value. And I didn't think about that at all until I just literally said that out loud about all the arms that go out into these conventions for attendees that, you know, I hear it all the time. Hey, Sean, when do you speak, or whoever at this time? Well, I'm speaking at that time. I want to go see her, but that solves that problem right quick. And it's really, I think, valuable to see that many people in a room too. And you see a lot of people talking, and then a lot of people stick around in the room afterwards talking, and they don't leave. They sit there and they talk about what they just saw, what they just heard, what they identify with, what was new to them. All that is not possible when you've got 25 people in 13 different rooms.
So true. Yeah.
Agreed.
You mentioned Ricky earlier, who he is the founder of Cleaning Cocktails, which is intertwined into our story as well. Like, just the idea of cleaning cocktails, how it has inspired us to do CleanCon. The cleaning cocktails that I've been to are similar like that, Sean. Like, you're in that room with everybody high majority of the day, if not all, for that day. And, you know, one of our pillars is connection. And like, it's a whole different thing when everybody can be connecting and talking about the same thing compared to what you're talking about. Like, everybody's, oh, I was in this breakout. Oh, okay. Well, I was in this one. Okay. See you later. I mean, like, that's the conversation. You can't like connect, or, you know, but it is a powerful thing when everybody's in that same room. And it's silly, but the detail of, we only had round tables as well. Dude, round tables make such a difference when you're like staring at everybody instead of like classroom seating, and you're like, who's in my row? Like, right. I hope we never run an event that doesn't have everybody's in round tables.
We won't.
You know, it's life is better in circles instead of rows. Big believer of that. And like, I think that makes a big difference for that too.
Yeah.
I feel like I should play my piano like Kumbaya.
Big believer in round tables.
Hey, I got a question that came through my personal Facebook page from Denise. She wanted to know, can we get a hint? Can we get a hint of who the keynote speaker will be in September? A hint?
Nope.
No.
Sure can.
Pee Wee Herman.
Pee-wee Herman.
Pee-wee Herman. Nope.
Not yet.
Sorry, Denny. Sorry, Denny. We're not trying to be super secretive, but we're not there yet.
Yep.
But come, it's going to be an amazing event, no matter who the keynote is.
That's true. This is true.
I will say it was
Mike's
interesting.
energy was great. That was
Mike's a good guy. Yeah.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
The feedback that we got from the group, and this actually kind of answers or speaks to Denise's question a little bit, was that Mike was tied along with, I mean, we got feedback on all the stuff, right? But Mike was tied with some other parts of the event as well, right? As being the most impactful part of the whole thing. So the keynote's awesome. And there's going to be so much, this is going to be another value packed one, Denise. So I know you were I think Denise might've been in Israel for this last event. So hopefully we'll see her at this one in Austin. Yeah.
Denise is a PCS customer. I love her.
She's great. Nice.
So next one is Austin, Texas. We got dates?
Yeah.
We got dates locked down?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
September 28th, September 28th, 29th, and the 30th. So it is a Monday night. We'll have the kickoff party, same thing, 5 to 8:30. And that kickoff party, yes, we had networking bingo. We'll probably have another game, but we are going to do line dancing lessons and have a live band. And we're going to go down Texas style. And that party is going to be a ball.
And don't worry if that scares you and you're are line dancing and whatever. You know,
Good.
Some of us will also just be in the corner and whatever, hanging out and talking. So but that's one of the connection points. So come anyway. It'll be fun.
I have been sending Holly some links for boots that I need to purchase, and maybe some shirts.
Approval.
I think, I'm getting the Texans approval, and I think I'm going the Johnny Cash look. Is what I'm going to side with.
Go with the turquoise.
Yeah. I'm going to Johnny Cash is what I'm thinking. All black. Yeah,
Totally.
She's been giving me.
Nice.
Did you know you can get boots made of lizard skin?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm learning a lot, guys.
An alligator, a crocodile.
Snake.
This Hoosier is
You can
learning a
also-
lot about leathered goods that I wasn't aware of.
Human skin boots. You can get a lot.
The Hannibal Lecter. I mean, I guess Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a real thing.
Hey,
But back to the party, we're gonna do a bunch of fun stuff. Like she said, if you just want to sit on the side and eat barbecue and laugh at everybody else who's brave enough to go out there and line dance, and there also will be Western dancing because he's gonna teach line dancing, but he's also gonna teach how to two-step. And then we're going to have the live band so we can apply it. And then on top of that, we're going to have a costume contest, who's best dressed, best dancer, best effort. We're really going to throw this. I'm sorry. It's Texas.
Can I win?
I'm going to get the best effort.
Dress?
I'm getting the best effort.
I'm coming for that best dress.
I got to tell you, I've already locked this down because in high school, I took dance class my senior year to fill a thing, and I got most improved.
Nice.
Yay!
I must improve. I mean, I'm going to totally get best effort.
I might give you a run for your money because I know for sure I'm not going to get best dressed or any other award. So that's
better try really hard. Okay.
Dan, you just made me want to I want to coordinate outfits with you. You're all white, I'm all black. We do the whole thing. And what if we collectively win best dressed, you and I together? That'd be fun.
Yeah. Okay.
So bring your country giddy up. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, we're actually, I know last time we kind of did a full, a really big day on Tuesday and then half a day on Wednesday. We're actually going to do kind of a little bit longer on Wednesday so we don't have to cram so much into Tuesday because I feel like we're all kind of brain dead on Tuesday. So we're going to do all education on Tuesday. We'll have lunch, everything. And then on Tuesday night, we're going to have another vendor happy hour. And then Wednesday will be the mastermind session, all of that, and we'll go until like 4. But we're going to do something cool on Wednesdays. We're going to take a 2-hour lunch break where you get to go out and discover downtown Austin and go with your mastermind group, go with your new group of friends, go find somewhere to eat in Austin. You're going to be straight downtown, right off Fifth Street. There's so many restaurants right there. It's a beautiful city. And so you're going to get to have like a 2-hour free lunch session to where you get to go explore Austin a little bit. And then we're going to come back and wrap it up. So that's all we know right now and all we're going to release.
Well, and
I feel
I
like
would just
I'm on like the Marvel movies where you were afraid to like, are you releasing spoilers? Are we allowed to tell everybody all these things? Like, I'm so scared.
right. I will say there were a lot of people some people that flew out on Wednesday of our event this last time. And it's like, no. You're going to want to come in minimally on Monday, maybe Sunday, but Monday morning at the latest. And you're going to want to leave on Thursday because we also heard that people wanted more time for connection. Like the programming was amazing, but they want to hang out and network more. So we want to space it out. So we do have 2 full days on Tuesday
don't
and
fly out
Wednesday.
Wednesday afternoon. That's a rookie move. That's a rookie move. You got to fly out the next Thursday morning, preferably not like the red eye flight. Like fly out like at
Well, we had fun Wednesday night. We did. You were Dan. You were there. Like we went out and like we did the duck pin bowling was fun. We had a good dinner.
Yeah, we're gonna kick Holly's ass is what we're gonna do.
But that was like that was the first night of that week where I was like, oh my gosh, we're done. I can actually like relax and have fun, like and not worry about what are we doing tomorrow. So like Wednesday night's a good time.
That was so fun. Oh yeah, that was
really fun.
This might just be totally selfish of me, but like that was my favorite time because I actually got to hang out with you guys. Because otherwise, like, you're so busy, like and rightfully so. Like you're running and gunning and coordinating. And I'm like, hey friends, hey guys, anybody need a bush?
Got the photo of me in Holly's jacket where I looked like I was in a straight jacket, like
he had on my coat. He was like, it's cold.
I'm with you though, Dan. Like that was like, okay, we can like hang, we can connect with people. We can, like, and that's just us, the 3 of us as the organizers or whatever, right? That we could actually relax. Thankfully, other people had more of that during the event, but that'll be happening for those. That'll be happening Wednesday night in Austin as well. I'm sure we're all gonna be like, let's go. Right?
It was Taco Bell night. I forgot about. I bought like 100 Taco Bell. Yeah.
It was like Taco Bell night. It was Busch Light night. It was. There's a lot. There's bowling night. There's a lot happening that night.
Dude, I think I drove 3,500 miles that week.
No, you were back and forth. Yeah, you were back and forth. That was wild.
That's crazy.
I love that picture of us all piled up on the couch on Busch Light night. That was so fun. And by the way, I had a demo with one of those ladies. She's awesome.
Okay.
Nice.
I loved her.
That's awesome.
Those are the best. Those are like the most secure relationships with clients because you actually get to know people because it's not transactional. Like it's just pure relationship. And then they're like, oh, you do know what you're talking about. And I can trust you.
Yeah.
I could say from a vendor point of view for anybody that's interested in being a sponsor or a vendor, it was really nice. You had a couple different things going on with that, but the vendors were pretty close to where people were coming in and out. It wasn't elbow to elbow like a lot of shows are. You guys had vendor time where we can introduce ourselves. I got a really good return of people with demo wise, and it's a longer tail, obviously. And I finally got somebody reached out to me that told me who won the free recruiting. So that was cool. She's only like an hour and a half from where I'm at. So that's really cool.
Nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was a really good experience on the vendor side too. Plenty of time to set up, plenty of time to take down. It didn't feel rushed. It didn't feel, whatever. And the happy hour, nobody really does that there's happy hours, but not for vendors a lot of times. It's just a happy hour and that's it. There was a lot of light on the vendors and it was really good show from a vendor point of view too, for anybody out there that's thinking about it.
That's great to hear. And, we were really thoughtful about some of that stuff. So I'm glad I'm glad that happened because we were so appreciative. Like our ticket prices are low for such I'm tooting our horns, like for such a freaking great event. Like the ticket prices were low and that was because of the vendors. Right. And so we didn't want it to be a hardcore sales kind of thing for anyone to experience there, but we wanted to create this experience where, like I can learn more about what Sean does and we can talk and have a drink or have some tea or whatever it might be in a much more relaxed environment. And I think that was successful, and that will continue to be a hallmark of our events. Like we are not pay to play. All three of us, like the three founders, all have companies that serve this industry, right? Like we all have separate companies and then companies that serve this industry directly. And all of us had competitors in the room because we want people to find out what's best for them. And that's created that's it's very intentional sort of collaborative energy that we were trying to create there. So I'm glad you experienced that, Sean. That's awesome.
Let me throw out a quick insult and read a comment here. Not to you guys. I'm not insulting you guys. I'm insulting JC Chanelski because JC, you're commenting on my personal feed. You know better. You got to get in the best damn bookkeeping page and comment there so I can put it on the screen. Instead, I just got to read it, and people need to trust that I'm reading what you wrote. And JC wrote, I know I suck. I'm a total loser. I should probably hit the gym and lift some weights. I'm just kidding. That's not what he said. But you don't know because he commented in the wrong spot like a schmuck. All right. JC says,
that's funny.
What he really said. What he really said was CleanCon was so. There's a lot of S's, so I'm trying to be as accurate as I can. Incredible. Congrats, you three. Texas is going to be amazing for anyone who shows up. Then he said the entire event was intentional. So great being there. JC Chanelski, unique genius, commenting from the wrong place.
Thank you.
Reporting live from the comment section.
I'm at the home, JC. I'm at the home service happy hour, and I'm the only one drinking on this podcast. So
that is absolutely not true. You can't.
Oh, where's your Busch Light?
Is that a Coors Light?
Of course,
man,
it's
you're pinky up tonight. No Busch Light, huh?
No, actually, my pinky's broken. It's been broken since like football in like college. It makes the perfect little holder for a beer.
I love that.
Perfect.
Hey guys,
born
this
for this.
is super inappropriate, but when I was 6, I slammed my finger in a grain truck door, like because we.
That's a total Holly Moore type of move.
Okay, so look how crooked it is. It goes. Shoo.
Oh yeah. That's perfect because then when you flick somebody off, they have to like.
I was gonna say,
and then they have to like double look. They have to like
on
look
behalf of
time.
CleanCon LLC, I'd like to apologize for one of our partners.
It's also a really core value that we be real people, and
Yes.
so I feel like that was me being real. So sorry.
Everybody's doing it. Everybody hold up your broken, messed up finger. Come on.
I got 2 of them. Yeah.
Wait, am I the only one that doesn't have messed up fingers?
You don't have any broken fingers?
You are such a weirdo. Look at even your camera's trying to blur them out. It's like, oh, these weird fingers.
I didn't eat enough onions.
Okay, we finally got JC to the right space. I'm here and should be there in September. All right, now we got Darlene commented, Busch Light night calling me.
Wednesday night, darling.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm there, there will be Busch Lights. Well, in most locations. Sometimes Busch Lights are hard to come by. Randomly. I don't suspect they will be in Texas.
I'll work on Wednesday night. We might could rent out like a whole place for us to go and like hang out. Like Esther's Follies, like a comedy show that's like on the other street. So we'll work on that.
Comedy. All right, we'll talk about it. We'll talk.
Yeah.
No commitment.
No commitment. But maybe
we got a budget. We got a budget.
Hold on.
For extra cost, of course. I don't know.
Why don't we rent out the entire University of Texas football stadium and just sit at the 50-yard line
Heard it
and
here.
drink Busch Lights? You know, that'd be fun.
I can't do that. I'm an Aggie. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, that's right. Hook 'em.
Sorry.
Hook 'em with your weird finger. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm in trouble. Molly told me to stop talking, so I'm gonna stop now.
Oh my gosh.
So Drew is in a straitjacket and
Rocking back and forth in the corner of the room.
This was like in the middle of the event, like Tuesday night. We're like trying to figure out some details. We're in it, and Holly. I had to ask her to stop talking to Aaron specifically, who was.
I think that happened Monday night.
Was that Monday
happened?
night?
That was Monday night before day one, where like we were like finalizing the schedule of operations and like things like that. And Aaron is like devoted to the spreadsheet beyond belief, and Holly kept asking questions. And Molly's line was like, "You need to stop asking Aaron questions right now. like, please
Yeah.
just stop asking her
She
questions."
looked at me directly and said, "Stop talking." And I went,
I did.
"I'm speaking."
And then she's like, Molly told me to shut up. And I'm like, I definitely did not. I was definitely not.
Molly, we
more
need
polite.
Jazz to just follow us
Equally correct.
around and just do behind the scenes footage the entire event. And
Yeah,
if
it
you
would
see like
be
you edit like a dramatic reality TV show, like that would be the best moment to have like as a behind the
Holly
scenes
could be playing
blooper.
some suspenseful music on the piano.
Yes,
in the background.
exactly. I want to go home.
And I was so exhausted in the event hadn't started and stressed because none of my luggage was there. None of my
Oh
food
my
was there.
gosh.
It was
And that
all
really
stuff
could have been a reality TV show. There was so
that
much
could have
crap
been there was
going
so
on.
much, and I was like, you need to stop talking. Like I did say I can I did. I definitely did tell you to stop talking. Yeah. Anyway.
Which in Texas terms means shut up.
But the best part is at some point a few minutes later, Holly went around to the other side to see what Aaron was looking at on the laptop, and she's like, "Oh, I get it now. I should stop talking." Like when she saw like all the crazy like moving parts that were happening, and but it was so funny. She saw the computer, she's like, "Oh, I get it now. I should stop talking. I need to stop talking." Yes.
Yeah, and then Molly got up and I was like, "Okay, Aaron, I got you now. I'll sit down and help
Yeah.
you because Molly's gonna figure out her luggage." So I was locked in with her, and if anybody
was so
else would
funny.
have talked to her, I would have slapped him. So I just had to please stop talking. The Texas would have been like, "Shut the hell up," and slapped her. Molly's so sweet.
That's not. Yes, I am. Let's go with that.
The one and only really sweet lady, Molly.
What you guys don't know is it's probably Sean's fault because there was a time. This is probably actually Molly. There was a time we were at CBF Live and you had those socks on, and that was what really got me hooked on socks. Which, by the way, now I have some Live Bright socks. Thank you to Molly.
Yes, you do.
Hell yeah.
I'm just like I'm in the sock game. I am addicted to sweet socks. But that time, Sean grabbed some lady's luggage from the airport, and we got to the hotel in Dallas for Debbie's event, and he opens it up and he's like, "Uh-oh."
Whoa.
Like he grabbed a woman's thing, and I was like, "Put it on, dude. Like you just gotta own
You
this.
didn't know who I was, did you, buddy?
You just gotta go for this, dude." And then
That was the last time we shared a room.
Yeah, that was then he spent like the next like 5 hours trying
That's
to
crazy.
figure out what to do because he grabbed the wrong bag, right? He grabbed some lady's bag.
Goodness
And, like,
gracious.
it's hard to like be focused on anything when you're dealing with luggage problems,
Big time.
much less when you have the wrong person's luggage, and then you have like the feel bad of like, oh shit, somebody else is like looking for their bag, and I have
It wasn't just that like Molly's luggage was gone, like tons of her booth stuff
Yeah.
The
was
entire
in that.
booth.
The
What?
entire
The
booth
entire
was
thing.
also missing. Like it
My whole
wasn't just
booth-
like
yeah.
clothes, right? It was everything. So just like
Everyone's
another
like,
tiny little
yeah.
stressful
Everyone's
detail
like,
on top
"You
of
can buy
everything
new
else.
clothes." I'm like, yeah, I can buy new clothes. I mean, I did plan for what I was gonna wear, but yeah, I can get new clothes. I can wear what I'm wearing, like whatever. But like, it's like my whole booth, like which
Yeah.
there's, you guys know, you vend everywhere. Like there's a lot of planning that goes into that. So,
Yep.
anyway, but I showed
It
up.
all worked
Where
out.
was
It all worked
where
out.
the hell was it?
Stuck in
What's that?
Austin, Texas.
Austin,
ironically,
friggin'
huh?
Texas. Yeah.
It
I wonder
wanted
why
to
we're going
stay.
there.
It just wanted to stay there for September. It wanted to
Right.
be there
Yeah,
to be ready in
Or
September.
Or
So
sure.
that's the deal. And those of you who want, I think, like Darlene's already asking more questions and details about
There
Austin.
we go.
We're
Yeah.
going to start updating the website more. We just got the room block reserved today, so we'll get that posted on the website soon. But it's a different vibe this time. We're not having it in a hotel with a conference center. It's actually a wedding venue that's right downtown. So it's like one big giant room with like an
It's
upstairs.
like a big event venue. Yeah.
Yeah, like a really cool upstairs bar, outdoor area. Like it's gonna be not in the hotel. So 2 blocks up the street is where the hotel block is, and it's at the West End, and the West End's really nice. But there's also other options like Courtyard Marriott. We don't have a room block there, but their rooms are more affordable, or you could do Airbnbs, etc. So our room block is small because we wanted to give people options of like where they wanted to stay. So And then the Courtyard Marriott's like 2 blocks away. And then there's a loft 2 blocks away. So we want people to be able to choose where they want to stay. But obviously, we want everybody to hang out at the Westin with us. And it's an awesome hotel. And we did get the rooms down. But that's the different vibe from this one. It's not going to be like come in the hotel, check in, everybody's, the conference is there. You're going to have to walk down the downtown streets of Austin and the beautiful downtown. So
A little bit.
to throw that out there as different.
I think that's great, Holly, that you did that. And we're still like we want this event to be fresh. Like it's probably going to be slightly different every time we do it, right? And well, not probably. It is going to be different every time we do it. And the cool thing, like, so the vending is going to look different for vendors in this space, and the programming is going to look different. But rest assured, I think you've heard it from here. Like we're very committed to the experience of everyone who's there, whether you're a vendor or you're a participant. So we're being very intentional about that. I do think we, like Holly said, we do have one block of rooms and then other recommended hotels. And then some people do Airbnbs, and but we are going to still have food at the actual event, Holly. Like we're doing lunch, we're doing snacks, because people raved about the food at this last event. There's going to be lots of good food still at this. It's just not like come down the elevator from your room and walk out.
Mm-hmm. You got to walk 2 blocks max.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. You'll love downtown Austin. It's gorgeous. You're right on Lady Bird Lake, so you get to see the lake from your hotel room. It's gorgeous, and the skylight. Everything is awesome.
How's the bass fishing in there? Should I bring a little collapsible rod?
Actually, it's really good bass fishing, but don't tell anybody that.
Jai, when you edit the podcast, just wipe that little.
And then also it's right across on the South Congress Bridge, which if you want to go downtown at night, and there's the bats fly out right at dark, and it's the most amazing thing. Like hundreds and thousands of bats fly out of this bridge every night, and people just go on the bridge to watch it. So research, I think I'll try to do, we'll put on the website some really cool stuff in Austin that you should do and see. And, like if you want to be there.
What do you think bat tastes like?
I don't think I would do
COVID.
that. I'm chicken. Okay, so besides crackhead, or besides, y'all know my fears. But anyway, okay, bats are my other. Have y'all not watched Old Yeller and him get rabies? Like that is. Can you imagine if you watch the videos of humans getting rabies?
Holly. Hey, hey, Sean.
What is happening?
Sean, do you have some more questions for us?
Yeah, I
circle the drain. This is I'm not.
All you got to do is throw a little salt and onion on a bat, and it tastes really good.
Yeah, salt and onion, maybe a taste of watermelon. Just
watermelon
on it.
Hell yeah.
Crunchy.
Hell yeah.
I'm not getting rabies. I'm not doing it.
Crunchy and fresh.
Good.
I like everything about Austin. I like everything that I'm hearing, and I really am not going to miss the 75 degrees to 30 degrees and 150 mile per hour winds. I already live there. I already live in Cleveland. I don't need to see that again. But it was really cool to have it in Indianapolis, because Nashville, I've gone through that little boat thing and that crazy hotel, whatever the hell it's called. I've done that. Vegas, I'm sick of. Orlando, I'm sick of. That was cool. Austin's cool. So you guys, I know that was intentional with Indianapolis. So that was a really good idea. And I just I know everything you guys are doing is just super intentional. So what else is going to be different about this one other than location and the sort of like you mentioned with the hotels? What else is going to be a little bit different with it? Obviously, the speaker is going to be a little bit different. What else is going to be a little bit different than this one compared to Indianapolis? Bum, bum, bum.
I don't know. I mean, I think Molly said everyone's going to be different, but not completely. We did that survey at the end of the first one, and that was not just to stroke our own egos. We are listening to that feedback so much and making decisions off of it. Like we said we would. But I think when we say each one's going to be a little different, just enough to keep it fresh and different, so you don't feel like you're coming to the same event every single time twice a year, right? Like Molly said, we're looking into different presentations and like just panels, like what that could possibly look at. I mean, honestly, is today Wednesday? Yeah. So Friday we have like our weekly CleanCon meeting. We're hopefully like really knocking out a lot of programming on this Friday's meeting.
Yeah.
So if you would have asked us this next week, it might have been a different answer, but like, honestly, we're still knocking through it. You know what I mean? Like we said, it hasn't even been a month since the last one.
We just paid the final bills like 2 days ago. We're still like,
dear God. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're figuring that out, like all the little details, but like everything we're gonna do for the second one is gonna be based off what we heard about the first one. Like we're taking those surveys like very seriously.
So is there anything different internally you're doing, or like committees of any sort that maybe you didn't have before, or anything that's going to operationally be different with the business model that you have internally, or anything like that?
Possibly.
I know your vision's probably going to be pretty much the same, which is awesome.
Yeah. Vision's the same, like just keep providing the most possible value, like the highest value event that we can offer.
The vision's expanding though too.
Yeah.
Which
true.
like, and that's just a crumb like that. I'm not gonna no one needs to pick that up, but the vision is expanding because people want more. We're listening to what people want, right? So but I think like the mastermind was super, super successful. And so that will be an anchor part of, and that was not just roundtables. That was like really specifically and intentionally, there's that word again, set up, but that will be an anchor part of probably most of, if not all of our events.
Yeah. Some
sort of panels will always exist. There might be more room for some individual speakers at this event versus the last event. So that might exist, but we're getting ready to roll that out a lot sooner than we did this last one. So we'll be within the next couple of weeks, we'll get content up and start accepting speaker applications and all kinds of things. Because it will look a little bit different, but yeah, like Drew said, we're still figuring out some of those details because
early in the game yet, man.
Yeah.
I know our vendor spots are going to be a lot more limited. We're only accepting maximum of 17 vendors this time. So vendors, if you're out there, be prepared for that. The space that we have does not allow for a whole lot of room for that. But what's really cool about it is that you'll be circled and encompassed around the whole room, that we're together and you'll be right there with us. So you're not separated. You're in the room with us. And so, and there's only room for 17. And then of course we'll have, additional sponsorship opportunities. There were several vendors that wanted to do the sponsors, but didn't want to do a booth. And so we have both options, sponsors or vendor options. And I just think it's really cool how all of you guys came together. I mean, us being vendors included, came together to support our industry as vendors in the belief that we weren't going to sell hard. We were going to be there to support and educate. And I can't tell people how amazing and how much thought process we put into the vendors that we bring to CleanCon. We're not going to bring shady people who don't believe in our vision. And so that was really cool, I was just like, I've always had that vision. I didn't think it could come true. I think Molly knows I call it Holly Utopia. Like it doesn't really exist, but I try to make it. And it did. It happened. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Like it really went down. Like Zen-Maid, love Maid Central. They're right there with me. And it was just beautiful to watch it all happen. And I can't wait to do it again. Let's go.
I got a couple shout outs here. We got Jamie Reeder checking in my personal chat. I'm not going to insult Jamie like I did JC. She doesn't know to go.
Jamie doesn't know better. Yeah.
She didn't know. Jamie, if you go to the link I pinned at the top of my chat, it gets you to the best damn bookkeeping thing. And then I can put your comment on the screen. Facebook and
what's up, Reader?
Facebook and StreamYard just don't talk to each other. So I can't.
What did Jamie say?
She said this. She put a hand up, like, what's up? And then Teresa McConnell in the house puts hands up. What's up, Teresa?
Oh, is she going to be there? Teresa better show up this next one. Is she coming in September? Because Oklahoma and Texas.
She can get over there. Angie Moreno was in the house. And then Jai Guy Fernando, producer of this here podcast in the Philippines, said, we serve that here as an exotic food menu. Back to the bats. If I heard that correctly, bats is it? Fruit bats is what we have. Exotic.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm aware of that. What the hell was the thing that I ate when I was done? I was in the Philippines last summer with my team and hanging out with Jai. They made me.
Please don't say balut.
Yeah,
Please don't say balut.
Oh yeah, I ate that. I got in on the balut. Yeah.
What's balut?
It's like
Google it. BALUT.
Google it.
It's like a hard boiled egg, but the fetus is in it. Like it's
Oh,
an
it's
egg
bad, Molly.
Trusting.
Actually, it wasn't that bad. I don't like hard boiled eggs, so actually, like
Extra protein?
the hard boiled egg part was.
There are so many more tasty ways to get extra protein. You don't need to
Oh,
eat.
I agree. But hey, like I used to work in China a lot when I was in the corporate world. Those sons of guns over there, loved them to death.
Look at
My
Molly's
coworkers
face.
in China were great, but they made me eat the weirdest stuff when I was in China. It's like what Asian people do, man.
You ate a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A baby what? A baby chicken?
Chicken.
Some kind of weird looking
had-
embryonic bird. I don't know.
Yeah, it's chicken.
We've had
duck.
exchange students a lot, and like they made Aaron try it one time. I left the room like I'm a grown man. I don't need to prove anything to these teenagers. Like I'm gone. Yeah.
I did eat it. Jai said I finished it too. I did not. I'm not a big hard-boiled egg fan. Actually, the better part was the fetus. Sounds really weird to say that. I did not think
Clip
that.
it.
You just
Clip
tuned in, guys.
Clip it.
You're
I'm
gonna
not-
have to rewind.
Yeah, go back to what balut is. But I did have like a thing of Jack and some Coke very close by to wash it all down with. So I was a responsible person.
Hopefully more than one.
Duck egg. He clarified it's not chicken. It's
The
duck.
fetus was
duck
the best.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
taking
Jesus was the
it.
best.
I mean, we all do different things, and I mean, listen, I'm not going to knock another culture for what they do. I'm real normative when it comes to my food, like real normative. Like
It's a great word.
Normative
Yeah.
to you. Normative
Yes.
to you.
to me, American normative. Like, yes, I'm real,
Yes.
or some might say basic. I mean, and I'm okay with that. Like, yeah.
I'm a backstraps and potatoes sort of dude. That was what we had tonight. Backstraps, asparagus,
Steak.
potatoes. Nailed
Perfect, delish. Yeah.
Everybody's eating that. We got this one lady. I don't know. Anybody knows this gal? This is some lady.
Oh, who's that?
She's the legend. She is
Kelly?
the moment.
Chile?
She is an
Is it
icon.
Chile.
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 It's actually Renee Rochelle, but she goes Shelly.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Renee
Stupid
Rochelle.
man.
Arr.
You just doxed
Renee
her.
Rochelle.
Tell the whole
Yeah.
internet her real government names are coming out.
Oh.
Jeez.
Wait, what is it? Renee, you said?
Renee Rochelle.
Oh, I'm totally. All right, Renee. Next time I see you, I'm just gonna.
Hello, Renee.
I'm coming at you.
Renee.
Yeah, because everybody
No,
else
she's
calls it Shelly.
Shelly.
and I'm one of those guys that's got to be like, I'm gonna call you the thing that nobody else calls you because that's more fun.
She said, "Blame my mom, girl." I don't know about that.
Renee. All right.
I'm too scared of her mom. Y'all think Shelly's scary? Me and her mom. Jeez.
Shelly's not scary.
Oh,
Well, I mean, like authority
Your mom
and
is.
owning it. Like,
Her mom is.
mom don't play.
Hey guys, can I ask you guys a question, Dan and Sean? Like, when you're looking for events to go to, what makes as a vendor, or as just a participant wanting to learn, what makes them really good and beneficial for you?
Do it, Sean.
So the number one thing for me is if we dig what you're doing, we're just going to support. And if we get a couple customers out of that, great. If we don't, that's fine. So it's really to support the industries we're passionate about. Literally, that's what we look at first. And then for me, it's just a matter of if I can get some sort of value with just pay attention to us a little bit, because there's so many that take your $3,000 or $5,000 or whatever it is, and that's pretty much it. And it's there's no electricity, there's no Wi-Fi, there's no, I mean, you basically, it's really bad in some cases. And it's nice just to know that if we're paying that type of money, that we're included and we're not just, vendors.
Right.
We have a relationship there. And so we're there to support everybody. And that's the biggest thing. And I know there's like this balance between selling and value. And I think to circle around what everybody said about your competition being there, it really just comes down to here we are. Do a demo with everybody that if you're interested in recruiting, do a demo with all the recruiting vendors and then make a decision. And that's really, it's really that simple. And you can't do that just on Facebook and not going to these types of events. So having that ability is huge to be a part of it, to be able to sit down and actually have bread with the attendees that are there is super valuable, because we don't get that a lot. We don't get stage time where we can say who we are and what we love and what we can do and all that sort of thing. So that all those things are really big.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't,
Thanks, John.
In a funny way, as a finance dude, I don't give a shit about ROI from events. Frankly, like I don't see a lot of ROI. There's a long tail of relationships, but bookkeeping is the same as Maid Service, and you guys all know this. I can't sell anybody bookkeeping. If they aren't ready for bookkeeping, I can't convince them they need bookkeeping. You guys all could convince them to use me, but I wouldn't be able to, right? Because like I would be selling them something. And I always felt that about Maid Services. You can't convince somebody they need a home cleaner. They will decide when there's a catalyst event, and then all of a sudden they need to know who you are and already have trust with you. And I don't like trying to convince people they need bookkeeping, because that makes them my worst client. I have to chase their asses around. They don't actually value what we have. They don't understand what we're doing for them. I don't want them if I have to sell them. I want them waiting. I have a wait list of 20 people that want to be my client right now, and they need to wait until we can do a really kick-ass job for them. If they're like, I need your stuff right now, I'm like, then you're not my client. Bookkeeping, we're going to do this for the next like 10 to 20 years for you. This is we're getting married. We're getting financially married. If you're my client, I'm not going to try to sell you shit. I'm going to make sure we do such a kick-ass job that you can run your business better. I'm not trying to sell anybody anything. So I don't look at it from an ROI perspective. I look at it as, who do I want to go support? You guys are the shit. When you said you're doing a thing, I'm like, where do I sign? How do I do the thing? Where am I? Like, can I come? Am I here? Do I get to be part of it?
Yes.
I look at it that way as like, I have 3 little kids. I don't want to go flying around. If I'm flying around, I better be hunting, fishing, or hanging out with people that I really want to drink some bush lights with. And that's the only way I'm traveling. That's it. Like, so I am not going anywhere if it doesn't hit me with those 3 things. Right. And so like, you guys are the shit, and wherever you're going, I'm coming, as long as you.
Dude, I don't think I've ever had a recruiting prospective client come to me and go, yeah, I think we can hold off and build a relationship. I need freaking 3 people yesterday, dude. Can you help me?
Yeah. Bookkeeping, different. It's different.
Yeah. Interesting perspective. Yeah. Cool. Thanks, guys. Yeah. That's awesome. I mean, we've been so like psyched and just, what's the word? Humbled by the support that you've given us and others too. And the trust, like people are just like, let's go. Like a lot of trust, people traveling from all over the country, like, investing in themselves, investing in their businesses, all of it. So it's humbling.
Internationally. We had a few like,
yeah. That's true.
We had another a VA that emailed in today that bought us ticket from, I believe it was either Venezuela or Brazil, that's coming in for CleanCon in Austin. So
awesome. I saw a sale come through today. Yeah, that's awesome.
I was like, this is amazing. And then, one more feedback about the entire event that I think we've left out of this conversation that was the biggest hit and that we didn't touch on today is that bringing your managers.
Oh, yeah.
The managers went nuts. They loved it. They are crying for more education. And it empowered them because they get sick of the owners just beep, 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 beep. And then when they heard it from like the rest of the industry and the rest of everybody else, it was like a total aha moment for your managers. And that was probably one of the biggest feedbacks also that we got besides the mastermind is including your managers and getting that buy-in, because we're all talking about employee culture and you can't really put your finger on it. And that's one thing I've worked really hard in my company is employee culture. And I've always included all of my managers. If y'all know me, like Maids and More, we come with a group. Like
you roll deep.
Numbers. We come with deep.
Posse.
We're
they're
like
all walking in. They're all doing this at the same. They got like a play-in song.
Yeah.
They're coordinated.
Yeah.
We have our own line dance. So anyway, but having the managers there and seeing the other managers interact with the managers, that and other managers they all have these like little groups and they're texting back and forth. That was one of the coolest superpowers ever. So if you're an owner and you can't come to CleanCon, but you can send your manager, do it. Like, you don't have to be there. I mean, that's the thing, is this is about learning, and it's about empowering. And how do you grow your cleaning service? How do you step out of your cleaning service and motivate other people to grow it for you? How do you advance them in their career path? How do you make it worth that for them? And that's what the cleaning industry should be focused on, instead of micromanaging owners that are just worried, like trying to do it all themselves. And so including the managers was one of the best things that we could have done. And thank you, Drew, because I know you were super pumped about that one, and it turned out awesome.
Yeah, I think it's huge. And I said from the stage, I was like, man, your car ride or your plane ride home, when your A player manager is there with you compared to just going home by yourself, whole different thing, right? Because then like when you get back to the office, you're the owner just brain dumping whatever you remember, from the event, because whatever it is. But if your A player is there right next to you, whole different thing. So it's a really, we had client of ours there in Ohio. She brought her manager, and insane experience the manager has had at CleanCon. Like they've joined like the A player mastermind roundtable they were at. They started a group text. They're talking a lot. They're networking. They're hanging out. Like, and it's amazing because like I don't know. I think I said in our podcast we did with you guys before the event, I said like I feel like we're planning a big dinner party, and like we're gonna let people do what they need to do after we've set the table, right? Look at how cool that is to be true. Like the A players ever connecting, they've got little groups they're in. They're already connecting. Like all we did was create the room, and like look what's happening off of it. So I mean, that's a real life example of like the connections that are happening because we set the table, and like they showed up to dinner, and look what's happening. So it's cool.
It just gives an affirmation of they're a part of something bigger than the day-to-day nonsense that they go through. And through the lens of a vendor, I had Nikki there, our account manager for all of our Maid Service customers. And we have customers that go to all these events. It's not just trying to get new customers. It's actually, like Dan said, it's building those relationships. And you guys have mentioned the word connection, which is part of what your whole thing is all about. And that's how you do that, man. And they're going to connect forever from that one event, and it's going to build and get momentum at the next event. And then when you add another 10 or 15 assistants or managers that are showing up, and it just snowballs. That can be an event all by itself. I mean, it's just crazy. But just having Nikki there and Finn was amazing, man. It was amazing.
Oh my gosh.
That was going to be my next question. Like, is there another CleanCon without a pup? Like, can that even happen? I feel like that's just like necessity.
I'm not interested in it, Dan. I'm not interested in it at all. If Finnegan's not there, I'm not there. I've made that very clear.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you guys had that in your plan. We'll get
somebody. I think it was Wednesday morning, and I was like, "All right, last day." I joked that like Finn might not know this, but you're my therapy dog this week. I am going to need cuddles from you every now and then. And Aaron like turned the corner one morning, and I was just laying on the floor with Finnegan.
Yes, you were absolutely laying on the floor next to the puppy.
Aaron just said, "This is the most Drew Larison thing." I'm like, I just needed some snuggles. I just needed some puppy cuddles. I'm good now. We're good. Thanks, Finn. I'm good.
I don't understand that puppy. I've known a lot of puppies, but never a puppy like that. That puppy is like that puppy.
Goldens are built different.
An old soul. It was like a 14-year-old puppy.
Yep.
I know, very chill. Very
Goldens
chill.
are built different. Like they just love people. They're so happy if they're just around people.
I don't know if it's just like
that could be our CleanCon mascot.
I mean, I think it is. And like, frankly, higher lead chill. I don't know if you could simplify the chill.
Chill, baby, chill.
Like, I think there's the Nikki's the higher, Sean is the lead, and Finn's the chill. Like three that were there. Like,
damn, I love that.
Nikki,
I see new banners in my future.
Like a team of superheroes. I think there's a thing with a team of superheroes, and you got the higher and the lead and the chill.
I smell some good social media coming on there, don't you, Drew? Like, the content could be, you could keep that banner going forever.
I saw.
I mean, I'm a dog guy. There's no denying it. I just text Molly randomly, "Hey, send me pictures of your dog. How are your dogs? I want to see your dogs."
Gotta see the pups.
I'm just a sucker for dogs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. Teresa was one of the people in the wrong chat, but Darlene got her straightened out. Teresa's now in the right chat. Rob Anderson's over in the wrong chat. He knows better. I don't know what he's doing over there.
Rob, what are you doing?
He did say hello, clean people. He did compliment us on our cleanliness. He said hello, clean people. So he knows that we're all like well showered and take care of ourselves. So thanks, Rob. Appreciate the shout out. Jai was commenting. He likes normative. He's Teresa and Jai both are taking that term normative. They're both fans of that
It's
one.
a great word.
Right.
Jai also, producer man Jai, who knows where to be. I didn't insult him either, but he eventually also found the right spot to pee. So we're here. We all made it here. Then he had to leave. Because he had to go find some fruit bats. I assume going to find some fruit bats. That's just what they do. He's going to do. What else, guys? Obviously, like you're working on another event. It's kind of crazy to turn around another event in 6 months. Like, does that stress you out, or are you just so pumped? Like, how do you feel about it?
Not scared. Not scared at all. I think the second one's going to be a breeze. Like we have figured out so much. I mean,
a lot
not
less than I was for the
a lot
first
of
one.
work, but yeah.
A lot less nervous than I was for the first one. But I mean,
Oh yeah. I mean, there is a lot that goes into it. So no, I'm nervous, I mean, I feel really good about it and strong about it, but there's a lot that goes into it. We're like, okay, as we build this structure, what does this look like? So because all of us have other full-time sort of gigs that we're doing too,
I only have like one company, or maybe 2 or 4 or 5. I don't even know.
So there's that. But yeah, no, I think we're feeling. I mean, I'm feeling great about it, but I'm also like just breathing a little bit. Like we've got some decisions to make. Yeah. Holly secured the spot, which is awesome, and so now we're gonna figure out the programming here in the next week, and so. It feels good. It feels good.
I think what we know now.
Yeah, we know
what we know now is like the payoff is worth it.
Yeah.
Like the euphoric of Wednesday night, like it happened, and you better believe, like even during teardown, I was like lifting chairs with one hand, and then I was looking at the survey results on my phone on the other. Like I was like so interested on the feedback we were getting from people, but like hearing that it was what we intended it to be, the payoff's worth it. Like all the work is worth it. Hearing that, like, so I mean, I don't know. I remember asking the day one, I asked how many people, like, this is the first ever industry event they've been to. And like a lot of people like raised their hands. So I'm like, oh, how cool of a responsibility is that? Like, not only are we welcome to the CleanCon, but like we are welcoming them in the responsibility of like what their standard of an industry event is going to be here on out. Right. So like, in hearing that we did it, right, and like they enjoyed it and it was worth it, and we had like a lot of Austin tickets sold by the end of that day. Like we blew by our goal for Austin tickets.
For that day.
Like I think we doubled it, I think. So I mean, that was such a cool thing. So it was just like the payoff is worth it.
Yeah,
like,
by the way,
give feedback.
We don't have like we're already 30-ish percent
35 or 40% sold out. Yeah,
sold out, and the event is in 5 months.
Did you open up vendor spots yet?
It's coming.
I just want to make sure I didn't like miss something.
No, and vendors and our founding vendors get like they're gonna get the like we said, you guys get the first dibs.
You didn't see that we already charged your card, Dan. Like you're in, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I got a bookkeeping company that worries about that stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Very soon.
So here, Sean mentioned this earlier. Like my favorite thing of like a live event is I got to go hang out with Darlene, right? Like drinking Busch Lights with Darlene. But I do want to like point this out, Teresa. Where you at, girl?
Yeah, Teresa.
So and normally I have like CBF Live this time of year, which is where I met Molly. That's how I know Molly. I got to see Holly there last year. It was the first time I saw Holly in person. And now Debbie's making it like a virtual event. And when I heard that, I was like, what? Where am I gonna see my people at? Because so many, and then for you guys to like do what you did. Besides Teresa not coming, because I need to like see my Teresa and give a hug. So Teresa, you need to get your ass to Austin because
Teresa, you can stay with me. Come on.
Teresa's gonna be there. She's gonna be there.
But I like so, and again, Sean hit on this, but it's like, yeah, cool, we'll sign up some new clients, but it's just not about that, right? It's like it's hard when your best friends are all like business friends of yours and they're all around the country. We have to go see each other. We have to. We owe it to each other. It's why like Wednesday night at bowling and at the restaurant, and when I broke that sign of the March Madness thing that I kind of fixed, but then maybe not so good. Like, but that's like my favorite stuff. That's when I get to like see you guys and hang out with you guys, and you're all my best friends. Like that's what we do. So I'm super pumped for Austin and Teresa. I'm gonna keep guilting.
I can say the same thing, Dan. I thoroughly enjoyed beating you twice in baby bowling.
You didn't play me. You didn't play me in the garbage can beer pong. I'd have swept the floor with your ass. You'd have been.
Obviously, she's going to win at bowling with that bowling finger she's got.
Right, unfair advantage, right?
Yeah, it's automatic spin. It's automatic spin. Like close the door now.
Yeah, it was an advantage. I had the curve on you.
That was the weirdest bowling I've ever played.
Teresa,
Teresa, what do you mean? Teresa, there's no trying. Teresa, there's no trying, just doing. September 28th to the 30th, girl.
Teresa,
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You're going to want to come Monday to Thursday.
I've literally watched Teresa grab somebody by the arm. The person's knees are on the ground, and she's dragging them to my booth. This is who I'm talking about. You got to use this guy. You got to use it. She is like the best, man. She is the best.
Teresa's awesome. Yep, she's awesome.
I've had her on my podcast, and she is truly like the heart that we are at CleanCon. She has that heart, and I just love her to pieces. She is amazing. Hey, speaking of, if you don't mind me like making a teeny bit of announcement.
Yeah, plug some stuff.
Not about CleanCon. Calm down.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Look at Molly's face. Molly was about to be like,
Stop talking, Molly. Stop talking.
I'm the one that makes them nervous because they never know what's going to come out of this Texan's mouth. But it's actually about the cleaning software. Sorry. I am having a podcast tomorrow with Drew and my marketing manager, and we're talking about all things social media. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of good information on that because our world is shifting big time in marketing and social media. So it's tomorrow at 3 Central Standard Time on the cleaning software. So if you want to know more from the dog, the brother man, the preacher on social media, bring it on. We'll be back on at 3 o'clock tomorrow on TCS.
The dog, the brother man, the preacher.
The preacher.
It sounds like
dude, when you grab the microphone, it's just like, okay, just preach.
The preacher, the dog. Are those like all like professional wrestlers that wrestle Friday night?
That's what it sounded like to me. I don't know.
Just a microphone.
See, I didn't release any secrets, guys. I'm zipper.
I think Drew, for your podcast, maybe that's what you need to do. Instead of like a microphone like this, like a freaking hobo where it comes from the side or from the bottom, you just need the one that comes down from the string.
There you go.
And you just
Hell
always
yeah.
you just
Get ready
always,
to rumble.
anytime you talk, you just grab the thing like it's a bar of soap and you just start yelling.
Like a bar of soap. That was a really weird.
I don't know, maybe a can of beer. When I grab bluegills, like when I'm out there bluegill fishing, Holly, you maybe call those brim. Do you call those brim in Texas? Are you one of those southern
No, we
people?
call it bluegill.
Okay. So like when you grab a bluegill, it's like you're grabbing a bar of soap every time because you got to put their fins down. You're grabbing a bar of soap.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of where
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess when you grab a bar of soap, it's horizontal. It's not vertical. Terrible. I don't know. I don't grab those microphones, Drew. I don't know.
It was just a really random object. Like that's what I was going with. It was just a really random object to grab.
Soap on a rope.
So yeah, Teresa knows what I'm talking about. It's a soap on a rope. Why are you so confused?
But have you seen the Pope on the rope?
What?
No.
I have not.
I went from Girl Scout to Pope, and I'm like, what?
I thought I was weird. And then Molly just said Pope on a rope, and I don't know where this is going, but please go on.
Well, it's like soap on a rope, but it's the Pope on a rope, and you can, I've seen it. It's a little sacrilegious. Happy Easter.
On behalf of one of the founders of CleanCon, I'd like to apologize for CleanCon LLC to any of our Catholic followers and listeners tonight. Hey, one more apology. We're cutting it off. I already that's the second one tonight. If I have to do one more CleanCon press release apology, yeah.
We still got Holly still has Dan likes bird fetus, so I don't know what I feel like we've covered a lot of ground. We went from we went bird fetus, we got Pope on a rope. What's next? Covering it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, usually I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop talking because our Friday afternoon calls are usually they devolve by the end because it's just the end of the week. So I'm gonna stop talking. I'll stop talking.
Okay, I changed it. We're good.
Yeah. That's it.
Mic drop. Mic drop, except Drew can't drop his mic because it actually has to retract back up.
Well, it's slippery too because it's soap.
Our soap, yeah. Aaron soaped up my microphone again. Son of a gun.
If y'all want to know what CleanCon Fridays are like, it is laughs half the time.
Nope. Drew's like, nope.
If you can't have fun doing what you're doing, what's the point?
What is
Thank
the point?
you, darling. That's right. What is the point? I appreciate it. Thank you, Darlene. Appreciate you. I'm not crazy. I'm just.
I mean, a little.
Good crazy. Good crazy. Good. Crazy.
Beautiful crazy.
Gotta be on that edge. Gotta be on that edge. If you're not on the edge, you're not having fun.
That's right.
It. Like, ain't nobody having fun if they're not doing a little edgy stuff every once in a while.
What never mind.
Go. No, you go.
No,
yes,
you
go.
No.
Hey, Molly made a judgment call. We're gonna trust that judgment call. We're not gonna dive into it. I don't know what it was, but I trust it, and you should too. We're good.
Never mind.
You got any tips on Mother Teresa? We're good.
We're good. Dan, I was just going to talk about that time at CBF Live. There were some bush lights and some other things. Anyway,
no, we got to tell that. That's one of my favorite things. That was my favorite thing. But maybe I should tell it because I think it's funnier. I think it's funnier from my standpoint. Because I'm at a Maid Service conference as a vendor, right? And like I'm BSing, I'm having my bush lights, and I know enough people, and I get along with a lot of people, right? So like Sean, was I talking to you? Were you there for this?
Yeah.
So we're in a group, and all of a sudden, like two arms come over from behind me, and again, this is like in an event with a lot of females, right? And there's two arms that come over and just totally boob grab me and give me a nice squeeze. It kind of made me wish I had been bench pressing a little bit more. Honestly, I was like, probably a little unflattering for them. Of like they just kind of grabbed some rib cage mostly. Did you come underneath?
I came under. I came under. I came under. Yeah.
And in my head, I'm just like, what dude would be here that like I'm running through? I'm talking to Sean, like. What other dudes would be here that? And I turn around, it's Molly, and I'm like, oh, I should have known. Like, who else would do that? It was Molly, and that's maybe like that's got to be in the top 3 of like moments of any conference I've ever been to.
I was like, oh, I think I just crossed a line. You're like, no, you didn't. Like, but yeah, and I think it was like the second time I had met you and been around you. But I was like.
You already knew my personality. You were like, there's one person here that I can do this to.
I think you may get a call from your wife after this podcast.
No. It wasn't like that, Holly. It was like,
it was Kelly's been asleep for 4 hours by now, I think. So we're good.
I'm pretty sure that was the same show where Sean stole some other lady's bag and I saw the fuck yeah socks. And then I was immediately like, I need cooler socks. Molly's here with these F yeah socks. And I'm just wearing black.
That was the conference we were up all night with Vlad talking about Russia and
like 4 a.m.
Yeah,
it was like way too late.
Wow.
That was a lot of
y'all just reminded me another CleanCon thing. We have merch on our website now.
It's true.
Cool.
We do. We do have.
We have CleanCon merch. Check out the website. We have a sweater. We're designing a specific t-shirt for Austin. So we want merch for each event so you can collect all your clothes.
Right.
I might have to. That was a hindsight thought. or hindsight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to have like one for Indy specific, for Austin specific, or like where else we go. I might just have to make something Indy, and whoever wants to buy it can buy it. Because I do want
Indy, but it should only be available to people that were in Indy. Like that's how you know you're the OG if you show up to a future CleanCon and you're wearing the Indy shirt. Like you were there for the original.
Big deal. Yeah, because I love the idea of being able to have like something for every city. We might have to like backdate an Indy post, or something like that.
Yeah. They're nice shirts, nice sweaters.
Yeah.
Shirts.
I think we should put a bat on Austin's now instead of this skylight.
Or what kind of bat you thinking?
I'll be honest. So I was working on the designs like last week or something like that, and I sent them over like in the group chat. I was using some like AI stuff for it, and I said I want like an Austin themed one, and like that's where it gave me like the skyline. It gave me some other options, and then it gave me ones that had bats on them. I didn't know the history of the bats in Austin.
You're like, Austin, Texas loves Halloween.
AI is being weird again, adding bats to my Austin-themed sweaters that I didn't know about. But now that you tell me this bat information, it makes sense. So there are some bat designs that I can send over, but I just did not know there was a connection.
And it's September, and it's almost Halloween. No, I'm just checking.
Yeah.
They're there all year round. It's crazy to watch.
Maybe we should have some country boots on there, some like cowboy hats.
Can we just like do a parody of the South by Southwest logo, but make it CleanCon too? Or would we be sued by that if we do that?
I just totally forgot a whole other topic of that. Sorry. So the 28th, 29th, and then you're leaving on Thursday. If you want to make like a vacation out of this, I'm like
Austin City Limits. Austin City Limits is starting the next weekend. Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, ACL is starting Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is the biggest music festival in the nation, where Austin's music city capital of the world. It's all that weekend. I'm not gonna say you're gonna love it because it's gonna be crowded. It's gonna be wild. But we intentionally had it before that event so it wouldn't be crowded, but everybody's coming in on Friday and Saturday for ACL. So it will be, if you want to stay in Austin and make a weekend out of it, it would be awesome. And then the hotel is not very far at all from Zilker Park, where most of the events will be.
Wow.
FYI.
Yeah. We're thinking about it.
I am not thinking about that.
I am not either. I've been there, done that too many times. I avoid the crowds.
Well, like our anniversary is actually over CleanCon in September.
Mine too.
Yeah, so we're thinking about like dipping out to like Mexico for a few days after CleanCon or something like that. Do like a quick, relaxing trip. Did you guys see the picture of Erin after this CleanCon where she rearranged the letters to put alone instead of CleanCon? It's a lot of people in for a few days, and getting a break was probably nice. So I think we're dipping out to somewhere.
I got a walleye fishing trip that I got to get to.
Ooh, nice.
That's always a priority. Got to go.
A wildlife fishing trip?
A walleye. Walleye.
Walleye. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where that is.
So you fry and then you eat them, and they're tasty.
Are you going to Alaska? Yep. I hate that. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's cold there.
I'm not going all the way to Alaska. We got walleyes all over the place in Minnesota. We go to Devil's Lake, North Dakota, though.
Well, you're too close for me too, by the way.
We go 6 hours, and we stay at a nice resort, and we take my buddy Ben's boat, and then we just go to a bridge, and we just sit underneath that bridge and just jig and wrap and drink beer.
Drink beer. Yeah.
All day.
Sounds like a ball.
We watch some football. We go in and play some board games, but like when we're fishing, we just go to like a bridge and just keep hammering fish. It's like we drove 6 hours to come here and just do this one thing, but you get a good arm workout, jigging rapping.
Hey, Jen Rogers just commented. Did we see that one?
Jen's in the house. There it is.
Yes.
The best time at CleanCon, refreshing event. Love hearing y'all laughing. Have we been laughing? There was that one time.
It's been a very serious podcast.
Molly grabbed my man boobs and she was like,
your moobs. Just call them what they are.
That's assault, brother. That's a very serious thing.
In college,
that's assault, brother.
He liked it. What are you talking about?
I thought it was great. It was one of my favorite moments. I'm not lying. When we were in college, we had a stadium couch in our living room. So we had like the love seat in front of the sofa, but the sofa, and it was like a sleeper sofa. It was a heavy son of a bitch, but we put it up on cinder blocks. So we had like stadium seating, and we called it the Mickelson. If y'all watch some golf, Phil Mickelson had some man boobs. And we were like, to decide, we felt like we needed to call the couch something and like have a nickname for it. And this was when Phil Mickelson was in his prime, but he was also out of shape. And so we called that couch the Mickelson for the man, because it was just like elevated and comfy. It was just out there. So
Dude, I got
my Mickelsons, Molly.
That's right.
Side story, my son's in Texas State, and we went to parents weekend, and they had a Phil Mickelson couch on the deck of the pool. And I was like, dude, you couldn't pay me $1 million to sit on that couch. And I was like, oh my God, the germs that are on that couch. So it just couldn't.
College germs.
College germs.
Dude, Phil Mickelson, there was a book that came out, I don't know how long ago, and it was basically he's just a gamble-holic, right? So he lost, like the bookie or something wrote the book, and they interviewed Phil about it, and the question was, you gambled away $100 million, and he looks at her and goes, I made 400 million. Is there something I can't buy for 300 million that I could for 400 million? And she's like, good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, good job, Phil.
Give me a break.
Wow.
I mean, I'm going to disagree with that one.
He entertained people for a long time, and then he paid $100 million for entertainment.
That's it, man.
That's all gambling is, right? You're just paying for entertainment. Choose what you want.
My favorite golfer, what's the one that smokes cigarettes and like
John Daly.
John Daly.
Yes, I love John Daly. He's like my hero.
He is not human. He's not human.
He is so true to who he is, though, and I think that's what people are missing about themselves. Like, you be you. Like, who gives a shit if you smoke?
But I
cigarettes?
also just don't know how he's still alive. Like, how is he not just died? Like, with his lifestyle that he has.
Because he's nice to people, and Jesus likes him, I guess.
He might actually be like Santa Claus. He could be Santa Claus. Have you seen him? He's got like a big white beard. I think he's actually Santa. I think he's like Tim Allen when like Tim Allen turns into Santa Claus in that one movie. I think that's maybe John Daly.
The one called the Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. And took
that one.
You see that house? Well, that's not it.
Yeah.
All right. What did we miss, y'all? Like we're CleanCon.
CleanCon. You
Awesome.
can get your tickets. You can go to mycleancon.com.
Is it /Austin or it's live?
No, mycleancon.com. You
Homepage.
get your tickets. We've got early bird pricing right now for I can't remember how long, but like at least another month, and then prices do go up. So like significantly, I believe. So
Supply and demand.
I mean, it's just how it is, right? And we've got a deposit to pay and all kinds of stuff, right? So we want to sell some tickets. So mycleancon.com, get your tickets, and then we'll have hotel information up there real soon, as well as speaker applications and programming information will be coming out in the coming weeks. Speaker applications within the next 2 weeks. Programming will take a little bit longer, but you can trust that we're going to put together a kick-ass program.
And remember, it is not an expense. It is an investment. It is not an expense. It is an investment. You, just like in marketing, Drew, brother, man, preacher, you're probably going to get into that.
Dog.
If you put money into marketing, it gives you return because you are going to gain more customers. If you put money into CleanCon, and I'm not even trying to sell you because we already told y'all how much money we made on the last one. We ain't making money.
We didn't tell them how little we made, but
we broke even basically. So it is an investment in your education for your future to grow your company. So think about it that way. It is not an expense. It's an investment. And yeah, I mean, it's these things what we're doing is expensive, but we are making the sacrifice and making it as cheap as possible for y'all to get the value out of it. And when I say other industries are charging $1,200 to $1,500 a ticket for this type of event, easy. Some of them even charge $1,500 a month. Like, it's insane. So I know some of you are looking at the sticker price of it going, oh my gosh, that's too much money for one event. No, it is not. It is an investment of your life. It's going to be
How much is it right now? How much is it right now?
$5.99. $5.99.
$5.99. $5.99 for incredible
reading.
I mean,
food,
yeah,
networking, education, friends for a
Yeah.
lifetime, things that will last forever. You can't even go to an all-inclusive resort.
That's
in
a
Mexico.
deep cleaning. That's a deep cleaning.
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Well, and I heard so many people say easily that, like, was it 90 minutes the mastermind session that we did? Like, they tripled their investment just in that session. Like, sitting at table with people that are just like them in the same growth journey spot that they're in, and the tips they've learned, the answers they've got, easily triple the value of like what they paid for a ticket just in that 90 minutes. So it is not a question if you're going to get the value that you're going to pay for. You're going to get way more.
No, you're
Yeah.
going to way more.
Way
And
more.
I used to hear, honestly, I used to hear event planners say that, like, all you need is to walk away with one thing. But it's like, it's true. Like, it's really true.
Overcome $1,000 investment.
No.
Well, I said that
it's
too at the
really not.
event. And you meet one vendor that can change the trajectory of your business. One vendor could be, let alone like in the round table, right? Like
Right.
somebody could offer a service that you don't even know that exists.
Do the Blake Shelton finger.
Yeah. It's
one
true. Like,
vendor.
one vendor, one meeting,
vendor.
one connection at a round table, one drink at a bar during the after hours, one conversation in the hallways, like, could change everything. Like it did for me. I mean, Dan, I've told this story before. I was at a mastermind for home service, and like nothing's been the same since. After I had one lunch with a guy, when they did like that awkward like sit with someone you don't know, and I actually did it, like it changed everything for me. So I mean, it's so true.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Worst case scenario, you have a freaking blast and it was worth any vacation you've ever paid way more than that for. So,
And you get to see me dressed up as Johnny Cash. So I mean,
and you get to see Holly line dance, and I can't.
Yeah.
So don't.
if I was charging just for that, I'd charge more than $5.99.
That's right. That's
We'd
right.
pay-per-view that boy. So yeah.
Big money.
But are you gonna sing, Drew? I mean, are you
I'll
just
do
gonna
whatever
rap?
you want me to do, Molly.
Oh,
I'll sing
okay.
some.
I feel like this
I'll
is
sing
going
some
to turn into a meatloaf song. And it's going to be like,
I think we might need to include karaoke and vendor happy hour as a laughable.
Oh my God! Yes, that would be so fun. I will not.
I'm down.
Every vendor has to have a karaoke song.
yeah, every vendor's got to bring a karaoke song.
You're killing me.
I'm in.
Several,
Is that the name of your song, or is that
Yeah.
what you're just your?
you're
killing
killing me. You're killing me.
It's a
Several
Johnny
years
Cash
ago-
song.
Your new song needs to be "My Dog Jake," yeah.
June.
Burning ring of fire. Down,
I'm more of
down.
a Moana guy. I go with "You're Welcome." That's my
Hell
go-to
yeah.
karaoke song. Whenever you bust that out, people are
I'm
like,
more of a Loretta Lynn or Ella Langley girl. I can't do it.
I could go
One of
on
the
and
two.
on.
I don't typically do karaoke, but we had a karaoke Christmas party several years ago.
Love that.
And we did, and it was like KK, like karaoke Christmas glitter. Like we set it up. It was very fun. And Kelly and I did a duet. It was Johnny Cash and June Carter Cash.
Nice.
And it was like, I think it was Jackson or something. And I'm like, I
Jackson,
cannot friggin' sing. Like it's like,
Jackson.
hotter than a pepper sprout, like something, whatever. So yeah, I want to hear you do some Johnny Cash, Drew. I think that's awesome.
Dude, we
Done.
could totally do that one. I could do that song. I'm a really good June Carter.
Are you? Oh, I bet you can get it up, your voice up really high.
I can get the twang and everything. We got it.
I bet. Okay. All right.
I
Cool.
sense the twang. I feel like the twang is a thing. I can get there.
All right, guys. Well,
Thank you,
I'm
guys.
gonna go practice my piano.
Well, if you're gonna do like some real karaoke, you might as well play your own music for it too.
Ooh.
I don't know if I can do that. Maybe.
Get
You
it.
got 5 months to learn.
All right, y'all. September 28th, 29th, 30th, but fly home on what would it be October
October
1st.
It'd be October 1st. I was like, is there 30 days or 31 days? It's hard math to do right now.
Yeah.
CleanCon, Austin, Texas. mycleancon.com.
That's it.
Just go get. Holly already said it's an investment. It's so the ROI is there. Trust me, I'm a bookkeeper. I see what everybody does and how everybody does. It's go do it.
Go do it.
And come and give me a hug and give Molly a hug and Drew and Holly.
Do it.
We'll all be there.
Cool.
Come and give us hugs.
Yeah.
We gotta go see each other. That's what we do. All right,
right.
y'all.
Thanks,
Thank
you guys.
Thanks for hanging out. You guys are so awesome.
You're awesome. Appreciate you. Thanks for all the support.
Arlene, Angie was in the house. Angie, thanks for checking in. We got Teresa. Jen was in the house. Thank you guys. Well, who am I missing? Rob was in the wrong place. JC eventually got here. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. And nice sunglasses, Molly. What kind of socks you wearing? What kind of socks you wearing right now? Like, that's real.
It's a personal question.
Yeah.
Whatever. Y'all know what to do. Work smarter and harder. Go earn some pride. We'll see you next week. Peace out.
Bye.